Is this an amphitheater or an outdoor kitchen? Stick around and find out. Well, if you saw the first part of our outdoor build, you saw that we got the roof done and the decking. Well, now it's time to erect the walls and to close this thing in. Well, because of the nature of how round these pylons are, these telephone poles were, we had to add some of the framing on the back, kind of like how we would a ceiling with purlins. And this was just to make sure that we wound up with a nice flat surface and a plumb surface to be able to put this siding on. Now, once we got all this situated, the siding went up very easily, as you can tell. Just nice overlay. Had a lot of wood to be able to screw this onto. This is a south facing wall, so we made it to where it'd be very sturdy for any strong north winds that were coming in. Well, now we had to figure out how we were going to lay out our outdoor kitchen. So Mimi, you can see here, she knows the measurements of this outdoor sink that we got from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Nice, beautiful farm sink. And so we're actually going to draw everything out so we know exactly where to put it. Now, one of the things we didn't account for, we did buy a used natural gas stove that could also run off propane, and the oven igniter wouldn't work, so we just had to buy a new little part, very cheap, and fix this. But this was a great find for us. Once we got all this situated, we started working on the front. So we wanted to be able to have a nice screened porch. So you can see that we're probably half of the outdoor kitchen is actually hard walled. The back here is walled. The back halves of the sides are walled, but the rest of it we just wanted to do screen. So we want to be able to get a little bit of airflow in there to not keep all the heat in here while we're canning. So we used window screen for the walls here in the front, but on the eaves, we also wanted to make sure that we didn't get flies and mosquitoes and all that in. So just with a staple gun, we turn around and also put the same window screen up on the eaves on the front and the back to make sure that we didn't get any unwanted pests. Now that we're complete, you can see we have our refrigerator in there. We had a stove in there. Now it's time to put a little coat of paint on these side and back walls, and we're done. We are now ready to start canning and cooking in our outdoor kitchen, pest free.